Anybody's wondering how we put tugboat wires on, here you go. Quickest, best way in the world to do it. Making sure we're giving them enough tension and they're good to go. Anybody that's wondering what we're doing, we're putting tugboat wire on. This one's about 2 1/4, 2 inch, about 2,600 feet or so. Bunch of great guys down there working, good hard working guys, good crew. We're almost to the socket where we're going to be done. I think we're at about 1,000 feet. Probably got about another 1,600 feet to go. You see the socket right there. It's buried. I don't know if they can give you a job, my friend. That's not my call. They do their job down there and I do my job up here. That's just the way it goes. Oh, here goes the socket. I gotta make sure it don't tie up right there. That's the only bad part. This is Seattle, Washington. If you can hear that, it is Seattle, Washington in the USA. Oh, there you go. You're a long ways. Yep, just working like normal. I definitely love my job. See out there, way out there, there's a tugboat way out here pushing one. You got the boats here, that really long one that's white that's shooting across, that's a yacht. Or that's one of those boats that you go on trips with. There's a bunch of action out here. Let me tell you, I'm not the one that's good at it. A guy named Rob's been doing it for 38 years. That old man, he knows what he's doing. I'm the second guy that does it. And we got another guy up north named Paul, and he's really good at it too. I've only been doing it for about 2 years. Rob, the old man, he's been doing it for 38, and I think Paul's been doing it for 8 or 9. All kind of the same scenario. Little pickup, well, it's a Class B truck with called a spooler on it. We load wire at the shop, then we come out and put it on whatever you got. I'll put it on your tugboat, I'll put it on your crane, I'll put it on your skid steer, I'll put it on whatever you got. This is a brand new wire that we're giving this tugboat, so we'll give it all the way to that socket, and the socket will go all the way to where he's standing almost. You'll see it. You can kind of see it right here on the spool where my finger's at. Watch, it's right there. See that socket? I got a hay wire that's attached to that, and I'll shoot it all the way over to him, and then my job's done. I jump in my pickup and I'm out. It's a really good job to have. I'm really fortunate that I got the opportunity to do this job. I'm out on the water, feeding wire. There's some dangerous parts to it, but as long as you've got common sense, it's pretty easy. Long hours, that's the only bad parts. Really long hours and early mornings. Ah, fuck. The waves messed me up on that one. No, this isn't my own business. I work for somebody else that does this. It's actually a pretty good-sized corporation. Oh, here comes the socket. I think we got about 1,000 feet left. You can see it getting clear right there. It's kind of cool to watch the socket float above the ground. That's the dangerous part. I own my own business. I just actually shut it down right when COVID happened, and I got on board with these guys just because I didn't want to go bankrupt. So I just shut it down, paid off everything, and went and got a Monday through Friday job with a bunch of really nice guys. They appreciate me and I appreciate them. I got a lot of really nice bosses. I never thought I'd be working for somebody, but I'm sure glad it's this company that I'm working for. They treat me very well. Yep, been married 22 years, 3 kids. My hobbies are side-by-sides and monster trucks. I own my own house. Well, I'm paying on my own house. Yeah, my life's pretty good. I work really hard to make sure my life is very well, exactly the way I want it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm 40. I just turned 45 last September, so I'm trying to get ready for retirement. I hope I got another 10 years or so, and then I'll be retired. Maybe 15 years if I'm bored. I could probably do this for another 15, 20 years. Well, yeah, the body sure don't feel like that, though. I'll tell you that much. 45, fuck, I feel that now. Moved furniture most of my life. I've been delivering something almost my whole life. Did a lot of wear and tear on my body. I drink a lot of beer, too. Does that count? I drink a lot of beer. I drink a lot of beer. Probably go through a 30-pack every other day. Can't help it. Fucking love my beer. Yeah, I can't handle the hard alcohol. That shit gets me fucking wild. I always jump in my side-by-side and I end up waking up the next morning going, oh, that's going to be $1,000. Damn it. Yeah, so I stay away from the hard liquor. I just drink my Coors Banquet. That's all I drink. Coors Banquet, and I play video games, and I do this for a living. How's that sound? I like to go four-wheeling, and I have a monster truck. So I like to go wheeling a lot. Oh shit, you're a wide awake drunk. Oh no. Red Bull with vodka. Oh man, you're a wide awake drunk. Yeah, I usually drink anywhere between 8 to 10 beers a day. Some days are only 2. Most days are 10. Wild days are 15, 20. Yeah, but I don't know how I'd say that. I don't really work hard anymore. I just work really long hours. You know what I mean? It's early mornings, long days. I mean, like right now, if that was to break, I would have to sit here until they fix that. That could be 2 days from now. I mean, it's happened. It hasn't happened to me, but I mean, we've had guys fall asleep on this top deck here waiting for them to fix it because you can't walk away. The wire's attached to the truck. And there's no way to dump it on the ground because the dock's not long enough. So you end up just sitting here until it's done. I mean, I've had probably 18, 19-hour days just sitting here trying to get the wire off. I do get, after 40 hours, I do get paid overtime, which is nice. Hey, now you can really see that socket. You'll see it float. It's kind of cool to watch it float across the water. I got to be real careful and not snap my haywire. No, there is no break time right now. There's nothing. You sit here until it's done. There's no stopping the process. You know what I mean? Once it starts, you just keep going. Yeah, it's definitely a good job for me. I really enjoy it. I get to come out here on the water, you know what I mean? It's a sunny day today, but when it rains, that kind of sucks. When it snows, that kind of sucks. You're standing out in the weather doing this, so that part sucks. Oh, here we go. I think we got about another 2 wraps and we'll be out of here. See him up there beating it with a hammer. Just making sure it's tight on their drum. These guys over here must be doing something kind of crazy. I see a tugboat going back and forth and moving it around. Wonder what they're doing. Yeah, I wish the best for you too, my friend. My job's just about done. I'm getting ready to float that eye across, and then I'll go get a signature and I'm out of here. I'll go back, build some stuff, fix some stuff, and go home, play some games, and drink some beer. Anybody like games? I'm a big Division 2 guy. 45 and I still play games. I can't help it. I've been playing games my whole life. I had to wait 10 years just to get internet to my house. I finally got internet that I can play on now. That's kind of cool. When I'm not drinking, well, I actually drink and play games. Never mind. Oh, here we go. We're getting ready to send it. Yeah, they got to put it on their drum. They got to make sure it goes on exactly right. Or we'll back up and put it back on me until they get it right. You know what I mean? It has to be straight. You're about to see that socket shoot across. And yeah, he's basically making sure it wraps back and forth on his spool. Oh, we're almost there. I got a gauge. I know you guys can't see it, but it's right here next to my handle. I'll show you right when I'm done sending it over there. I got a handle that I hold in my hand, and I can either give them pressure or I can take it away. It's basically like a lever that goes in and out, and that's it. But I got some gauges that sit to my right of that and tells me how much pressure I'm holding back. I try to give them a good amount, but sometimes it's just not a good idea. With the waves that keep moving that boat like this, it makes it kind of hard to keep that tension on that spool. So I don't really hold back a lot of tension because you can blow out the pump. And if you blow out a pump on one of these, all that wire will end up in that water. And there ain't nothing nobody can do about it. It just runs away. Oh, here we go. Now you can see how that's almost done. That's the end of the wire right there. It's going to go like this and like this one or two more times and it's done. See how I'm giving them no tension? I'm just letting it float now because I'm kind of towards the end. Oops. Yeah, you'll see it right here. It's getting ready to pop off. This part I don't like to hold back a lot because I'm pretty close to the end. I mean, I probably could, but I'd rather not. See him jumping that tower, he's getting ready. He can see the socket down there on my spool right here. See it right there? He could see that. So he's getting ready to slow it down or speed it up, whatever he wants to do. There it goes. It's getting pretty close. We got this right here. We'll go this way and then to the socket, and that's it. I bet you about 500 feet left or so. Maybe a little more than that, 800 feet. I don't know. I'm not very good at guessing that. Hey, look at that boat. That's one of those passenger boats. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, they're turning that other boat out there, that crane looking boat, they're turning it all the way around. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Here goes the float part. This is the part that scares everybody. This is the part where the haywire, I got to control that socket and make it float all the way across the water. And I got to hope that that haywire never breaks. I change it out every often just to make sure it never breaks on me. Another successful job done, my friends. Oh, I got it. You see it coming down to the end now. I think this one was either 22 or 2,600 feet by 2.5 inch. It might have been 2 inch. I can't remember. The paperwork tells me. I think it's 2.5-inch cable. It's a pretty big cable. All right, here we go. And here comes some noise, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna feed it to him now. See, I gotta keep it up off the dock. It's just gonna start floating now. I gotta make sure and get it over to him without doing any damage. And hope that my damn haywire there don't ever break on me. Almost there. Then we'll suck that haywire back in and we'll be good to go. Now I'm just gonna, here in a second, I'll just dump it at him. Here we go. Now I'll give him everything. See how fast that spooler goes? Bam. Done. Now that's what you call a job well done. Now we turn her down. I'll kind of show you guys the panel here. Ready? Yeah, now I'll pull it in. I'll keep an eye on it as I'm pulling it in to make sure it don't snag on anything. I want to make sure it don't hit that, see that little lip down there? I got to make sure it don't snag up on that. Almost there. Oh, see that? Boom. Look at that. All right. Now I'll show you guys kind of my spooler here. This is what they call a spooler. It's a pretty good invention they came up with. Had it for years. I can't stay online very much longer. Here you go. Here's your panel. That's what you get. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching.